Neon glares on rain-slicked streets as a figure lies still in a puddle. Cybernetics sparking feebly. Drones circle, their lenses reflecting the harsh city lights. On the corpse's temple, a golden glyph burns, a stark mark against the grim scene. The city woke up, but some didn't survive the dawn. Shadowline's voice echoes, a haunting prelude. In a dim alcove, Runner confronts their reflection in shattered glass, a web of golden circuitry glowing beneath their skin. Runner's voice trembles, fear lacing each word. "Circuit, what did you do to me?" Circuit's reply echoes in the shadows. "An upgrade, a connection." Runner recoils, haunted by a chilling revelation. "Someone died with the same mark." Circuit's calm shatters the silence. "Then we are not the only ones evolving." In the dim alcove, Runner clutches their head, a grimace of pain contorting their face. A piercing static screams through the cramped space, amplifying their agony. The strange glyph within Runner's eye flares with an unsettling, erratic light. Pulses of light intensify, growing brighter with each agonizing moment. The glyph burns with raw power, its light casting eerie shadows. Darkness descends, swallowing the light as everything fades to black. Runner awakens in a surreal memory dimension, adrift in a sea of fragmented memories. Shards of a forgotten life float around him. Children's laughter, a reaching hand. Abruptly, the scene warps into a sterile laboratory, cold and clinical. Restraint chairs stand in silent rows, instruments of an unknown experiment. A console flashes with the stark label, "Project Eco," a whispered promise of secrets. The circuit's voice echoes, distant yet clear. "This memory is not yours, but it is connected to you." In a surreal dimension, Runner sees a silhouette, a woman, a beacon of light in the strange space. The woman reaches out, a glowing glyph emblazoned on her chest, a symbol of hope or warning. Her face warps, glitches into static, a horrifying transformation before Runner's eyes. "Find the pulse core," she whispers, her voice distorted as she fades into the circuit's light. Dim light flickers across the faces of armored Null Division agents, their eyes glued to the monitors. On screen, Runner's transformation unfolds, a spectacle of raw power and unknown potential. The HUD screen blazes with data. Target acquired Runner. Threat level flashes. Unknown. Priority screams. Immediate. The lead Null agent's voice cuts through the tension. Subject Sigma-1 has activated. A command crackles. "Prepare the extraction team." The hunt begins. In the heart of the city, shadows lengthen as the Null Division materializes, their presence a silent threat. Gas masks obscure their faces, rendering them anonymous, their eyes glinting with cold purpose. Shock rifles at the ready, they advance with unnerving synchronicity, their movements precise and lethal. They navigate the city streets like specters, their passage marked only by the chilling silence they leave behind. A chilling display of power unfolds as the Null Division asserts its control, a silent storm gathering. In the undercity tunnels, Runner plunges into the neon-lit maze, the graffiti casting an eerie glow on the slick walls. Shadows stretch and distort as Runner sprints, adrenaline coursing, desperation etched on their face. "Circuit, guide me," Runner cries out, voice echoing in the claustrophobic space, seeking digital salvation. From hidden ceiling vents, Null agents descend, weapons charged, their eyes cold and calculating. The circuit's voice sharp and urgent. "Left. Jump. Now." A desperate leap into the unknown. Runner trusts the circuit, the fate of escape hanging in the balance. Beneath the city, Runner risks all, sliding desperately under a rapidly descending bulkhead door. Sparks erupt as a relentless Null drone tears through the tunnel, hot on Runner's heels. The drone's precision is terrifying, its every movement calculated to corner its prey. Each spark is a reminder of the danger, the walls closing in, the stakes impossibly high. Runner, a silhouette against the dim light, leaps across a chasm of glowing energy. Time slows as agents unleash a barrage of shock rounds, streaks of blue arcing through the air. Runner twists midair, narrowly evading the deadly energy blasts. The undercity tunnels echo with the crackling energy, a silent battle fought in the shadows. Runner stumbles into a vast, echoing chamber, the air thick with anticipation and the unknown. Before them, the pulse core hums a mesmerizing sphere of raw energy in cryptic, shifting holographic glyphs. The circuit's voice echoes, filled with a mix of awe and sorrow. This is where I was born, and where the world began to fracture. The circuit whispers, the core's light reflecting in their eyes. Runner approaches the pulse core, the air crackling with energy. Their hand extends, reaching for the luminous heart of the chamber. Fingertips brush the energy field, a touch that ignites destiny. Golden circuitry on Runner's skin begins to glow, mirroring the core's radiant power. A surge of energy binds Runner to the core, a symbiotic connection forming. The chamber pulses with light as Runner and core become one. In the pulse core chamber, a vision shimmers into existence, a woman reaching out, her expression urgent and alive. Her voice echoes, filled with ancient warning. We're not the first. We're not the last. A surreal shift distorts her features, a horrifying revelation taking shape. The woman's face transforms, mirroring the Runner's own, a chilling connection revealed. Null agents breach the pulse core chamber, their presence a storm of calculated precision. Each movement is lethal, a dance of death choreographed in the heart of the chamber. Disconnect the host, barks the lead Null agent, his voice echoing with cold command. The air crackles with tension as the agents advance, weapons raised and ready. Kill the signal, he commands, his words a death knell in the confined space. The fate of the core hangs in the balance, a single command sealing its doom. The pulse core chamber vibrates with unseen power, cables writhing like metallic snakes around a heart of pure light. Sparks dance around the circuit, usually a beacon of calm, now a storm of agitation barely contained. His eyes blaze with defiance, a stark warning cutting through the humming energy of the chamber. They want to turn you off, Shadowline, he declares, his voice resonating with desperate urgency. Raw energy surges within the pulse core, filling the chamber with blinding light. Runner ascends, weightless, suspended in the heart of the energy storm. His eyes ignite with a fierce golden fire, reflecting the core's power. Runner's voice echoes, layered with circuits. No, I'm done running. A cataclysmic shockwave explodes from the pulse core, its raw power shaking the chamber to its foundations. The invisible force slams into the agents. Bodies fly through the air like ragdolls, their screams lost in the echoing roar. Agents crash against the cold, unyielding metal walls, the impact brutal and unforgiving. The chamber is filled with dust and debris, a testament to the core's unleashed energy. Runner stands in the stark white void, an infinite expanse surrounding them. Their form is a seamless blend, human and glyph merging into one. Light softly pulses beneath their skin, a radiant, rhythmic glow, a transformation complete. A new being stands at the threshold. A voice echoes, resonating from the depths of the void. You are no longer the runner. You are the conduit, the circuit declares, their words shaping the new reality. Inside the dim surveillance bunker, the lead Null agent is a statue of grim resolve, his eyes fixed on the screen. The monitor glows, casting an eerie light across his hardened features. Each line on his face tells a story of battles fought and sacrifices made. His focus is absolute, a silent vow etched in his every movement. The fate of many rests on his shoulders in this tense, watchful night. City streets hum, with a hidden energy under the cloak of night. Runners stir, awakening to a silent call. Glyphs blaze into existence on their skin, ethereal and bright. The marks spread like wildfire, a secret language etched on flesh. A silent signal pulses through the city, binding them together. The pulse core chamber glows, pulsating with raw energy that intensifies with each beat. Waves of radiant light surge outward, illuminating every corner of the chamber. The runners awaken, bathed in the core's ethereal glow, their eyes reflecting the surge of power. Energy ripples through the air, a palpable force that envelops and transforms everything it touches. Shadows dance and flicker as the core's light oscillates, creating an otherworldly atmosphere. The chamber hums with the unleashed potential of the pulse core, a beacon in the night. Alarms scream through Null Division headquarters, painting the scene in violent red. Technicians in tactical gear move with grim purpose, their faces reflecting the city's impending doom. A citywide lockdown looms as they brace for the unknown threat, tension palpable in the flashing light. Each technician is a silent warrior, preparing to face the darkness descending upon the city. In the night's embrace, awakened runners converge, an unseen force pulling them through the silent undercity tunnels. Latent energy crackles in the air, a silent symphony guiding their every step. Mystic glyphs glow faintly, illuminating a hidden path. The glyphs beckon them forward toward the elusive pulse core. In Conduit's mind, Runner floats in swirling light, a nexus of countless connected souls. Before him, faces shimmer, a tapestry of runners woven into the network's collective consciousness. Each face, a point of light in the symphony of shared thoughts and interwoven feelings. A unified whole, the Conduit beholds the breathtaking scope of the network. The Conduit stands in silhouette, a lone figure against the glittering sprawl of the city at night. City lights twinkle, a vast tapestry mirroring the complex challenges ahead. On the horizon, a storm gathers, mirroring the inner turmoil and external threats. A deep breath fills the Conduit's lungs, the cool night air bracing them for what's to come. Resolve hardens their gaze, a silent promise to face the impending storm head-on. They stand ready, a beacon of defiance against the approaching darkness, unyielding and prepared.